Chicago.com. They're in a hole right now against the Dells Ducks, down 2-1 here at the Sears Center, Hoffman Estates. Tegan and Chris, what do they have to do in this third period? We know this team plays their best hockey in the third, but little man short now. No Tom Stanislawski. They've been cutting down on lines. Brad Stover's trying different things out.
It's still effort, and I agree with Brad Stofers when he said that there still hasn't been enough effort. I mean, the second goal, you could say, okay, Jonathan Dagmel, maybe you're a little bit tired, but you have to get back. He's not in front of his man gets the puck, and he just takes a little check at the stick. Not enough, goes 5-hole right past Jesse Hayes. So that's definitely something that needs to happen for them.
Not trying to make any excuses. Do you think that the reason why the effort's so low is because they haven't lost the game? I mean, Dells Ducks coming in with a lot more energy because they're playing for something more, some revenge.
There is something to prove on the side of the Dells Ducks, and the Cougars, this is their biggest test so far this season. And they needed this. They really did. But here's the thing. Do you want to be an undefeated team, or do you want to be a team that loses a game? That's what it comes down to right now.
What comes to mind is, in our pregame show, key number 3, play a full 60 minutes. 40 are down. The rest of the 20 are right ahead of you. Take advantage of it. Start shooting pucks at the goal. Get opportunities and take advantage of those opportunities, especially when you're on the power play.
Face off for the Cougars at center ice, going right to left. The Dells Ducks going left to right as Nick Kropp gets kicked out of there. Coming in is Lomberg. Jesper Lomberg winning the face-off. Back to Cougars zone. Lockinen sends it up in front of the out of play into the Dells Ducks bench.
So we see another change to the lines here. They've moved Lomberg with Kropp for this line now, and then who is the third one on the line for them?
Nick Kropp, Jasper Lomberg, and
Matt Olson is out there as well.
That's right, we're on the kill right now. That's why they only have 4.
5-on-4 hockey, we mentioned that penalty came with 17 seconds to go in the second period. The penalty kill out for the Cougars. Face-off won by the Ducks, passes around to the right point, sent into the right half boards, taken by the Ducks. Number 97 up to the right point is 77. Shot, wrister, hits a defender, and goes out of play.
Nice job by Nick Kropp being in the shooting lane and not allowing that to get to his goalkeeper.
Number 19, Felix Conrad, stop one by the Ducks, passes around to the right point, sent into the right half take the face-off by the Ducks, Cougars in the right circle, Cougars zone. 77 shot, wrister by the Cougars, a defender, and goes out center around, hits the glass, kept in, not kept in, gets by the defender. Kropp skating down on the back check, trying to get to it, he'll pull back. Dells Ducks will set something up as we have a minute 9 to go left on the power play for the Ducks. Sent in, dumped to the left of the goaltender, Jesse Hayes, by the left circle, around the left corner boards, behind the goaltender, centering pass, no one there. Kept in by the Ducks around to the right corner boards, behind, big hit there by Hunter Schiffman, coming around to the right half boards, trying to keep it in the Ducks to the right corner boards. They have possession. Number 19 is Felix Conrad's the captain by the right corner boards. Good defense. They're losing a stick, though, on the play. It was the Cougars player, Joey Palermo, as he's playing now without a stick. Lomberg takes it away, and he sends it out of there to clear the puck, and the Cougars will get a change, get some fresh legs out on the penalty kill. Sent back up to center ice and dumped into the zone of the Cougars around the right corner boards, taken by number 3, Matt Olson, gets it out of the zone. The Dells Ducks will have to regroup as the power play coming down to an end. Still 17 seconds to go. Ducks will try have to one more rush, sends it up to the left. It's still in their zone. Hits their own player across center ice into the blue line, into the Cougars territory, around by the left circle, going for a wraparound, tries to center it. Diving play there, gets past the defender, was number 7, Sean Teskey. Power play now over. 5-on-5 hockey, 2-1 lead for the Ducks. Cougars have it in their zone by the right corner boards. Cody Rayback trying to center, no look, turns it over. Dells Ducks take over by the right circle.
So far, so good for the Cougars.
Turnover there for the Ducks. Taken away by the Cougars at the blue line to center ice is Gavin Nickerson. Dumps it up to Lomberg. Lomberg shot, glove save by number 30, Jared Young, the goaltender, who's let 1 goal in so far tonight.
And I talked with Brad Stofers after the fact, too, after we did that little interview about Jared Young, and he said, you know what, we haven't gotten enough shots on him, and that's definitely been something so far. I know it says 26, but there hasn't been that many quality opportunities.
Gavin Nickerson steps in for the faceoff, won by the Ducks around the left half boards, kept in there, really Jeremus, but it would have been offsides if touched by the Cougars, so they pull out. Ducks have the puck at center ice, taken by number 40. That's Jake LeBauer around the right corner boards behind Jesse Highs to the left corner boards. Little scrum for the puck, kept in there by the Ducks. A check made by Hunter Schiffman. He's been very active here in the last couple periods by the left corner boards. A fight for it, trying to hold in by the Ducks player, getting it out back to the left point. Sent in, and a glove save by Jesse Highs.
That was a great shot from the top left point. Glove-sided Jesse Highs. Here's the replay. It was battled in the corner, won by the Ducks, passed out to the left point, and a quick shot. Glove save by Jesse Highs.
17:20 to go here in the third period. Cougars down 2-1 to the Dells Ducks. Stepping into the faceoff on the left circle is Nick Kropp. Won by the Cougars, set up by Litmaski, kept in. Cougars by the right corner boards is locking in, tries to send it around the boards, kept in by the Ducks. Around to the left corner boards, little fight for a big hit there. Can't see who has the puck right now. It's held in by the Ducks on the left corner. Trying to get it out of there are the Cougars. Nick Kropp battling. Loose puck now, taken by the Ducks, around by the left half board, sent in to the left circle on the top of it. His number 97 sends it back to the point, loses it, turnover. Ducks do keep it, but he comes out of their zone. And now a little rush here as dumped into the Dells zone as Matthew Litmaski comes off for a change. Dells Ducks get a change of their own by the right circle, passes it up, kept in there by the Cougars as Peters coming after it, and that one comes out of the Dells zone. No, it's kept in. Peters trying to hold it in. He does to the right corner boards, taken away by number 10, Alex Radcliffe of the Dells Ducks. Passes it up ice out of their zone now to neutral territory. Peters loses it. 2-on-1 rush shot, wrister wide right. Around the right half boards to neutral zone in front of the penalty box. The Dells Ducks have possession, trying to pass it back into the Cougars zone. Taken away by the Cougars by the right circle. Passes it up ice to center ice is number 21, Joey Palermo. To the left circle, passes it back on the center to Peters. Stolen away by the Ducks as they take it back up to the center to the blue lines. Number 4, that's Victor Morgan to the right half boards. Misses the hit. Matt Olson gets around the right corner boards, coming back out to the right half boards, trying to keep it in on their Ducks. Van Dyke for the Cougars fighting in there. Can't get the puck possession. Now number 6 of the Cougars, Anthony Beltrame, gets it, passes it up to the blue line into neutral territory, trying to dump it into the Cougars as they will get a change. Van Dyke down there now playing some defense on the forecheck. Passing back up, a big hit there right in front of the bench of the Dells Ducks, held in at the blue line right in front of it. A little scrum. The Cougars come away with it. It was Van Dyke passing around to Lockinen. He sends it up, and that's a safe on the offsides. Nickerson tries to fire it, whipped on a little bit. Maybe some hit there kind of cost him to it. Big hit. Nickerson goes down. Left corner boards taken away by Lomberg. Lomberg coming around to the left circle. Couldn't get it as he lost it. Now sent back. Dumped back down to the right wing corner of the Cougars. Hunter Shipman drops it back off. D-to-D pass to number 13. That's Henry Lockinen. Passes it up ice to the right in front of the Cougars zone. Back in there, taken away by the Cougars. Trying to pass it up. Finds Cody Ray back as he sends it over to the right center ice in front of the benches. And a change for the Cougars. Sent back into the Dells Ducks zone. Taken in behind their goaltender, Jared Young.
The stretch pass has been there a couple of times, Cody, for the Cougars. They just need to get that player on that far side, opposite side of where the puck is, to have an opportunity.
14-18 to go. Cougars have an opportunity here. Nick Kropp, a shot. Save made there by Jared Young. Now by the left corner boards. Big hit on Litmansky. Left half boards taken away. Ref in there. And taken away by Litmansky by the left circle. 2 men on him. He goes down hard, and he's in there amongst the trees. Left corner boards fight for it. 2 Cougars, 2 Dells players. They're trying to hold it in there. Coming away with it is Nick Kropp, possibly on the right corner boards. He's getting held away by the defender. Hand not up. Kropp tries to come away with it. Taken away by the Dells Ducks now. The stretch pass over there. Nothing to it. Cougars will end up with possession as Willie Doremus brings it behind his goaltender, Jesse Highs, to reset. Ducks forecheck very aggressive to the left circle. The Cougars coming away as Palermo passes it up. Dagnall didn't see it. Palermo dumps it back in the zone. Dagnall has to get back and get back over. Dells Ducks taken away. They have a man now. A nice move there taken away by Matt Olson. He was able to get that puck. Nice poke check. Now around to the left corner boards, left half boards. Nickerson in there for the Cougars. He comes away with it. Tries to pass it up there to Cody Rayback. A little too far. Taken away by the Ducks. Alex Radcliffe over to Austin Johnson. He sends it into left corner boards on the dump. Cougars take control. Anthony Beltrame around to the right corner boards, trying to get out of there. They do. Back to the Dells Ducks in their own zone is Alex Radcliffe over to Austin Johnson. Taken away by the Cougars. Low scrum for it. The Ducks take away, try to get it into the Cougar zone. Matt Olson laying in the weeds, gets the interception. Dells Ducks take over though. Ducks trying to get it to the Cougar zone. Nice play there by Gavin Nickerson. Almost had a rush there. Dells Ducks take it back the other way across the blue line into the Cougar zone. On his back is Lomberg trying to get by. No shot on goal behind Jesse Highs. Matt Olson takes away by the right half circle. Up to Rayback. Sends it. Nickerson trying to grab it out of the air. Trying to get out of 1-on-2. Could not. Good defense there by the Dells Ducks. Come back to Jared Young. He's going to dump it behind the left corner boards to his teammate, number 11, Wyatt Nielsen. Dumps it over in front of the Dells Ducks bench, to the Cougars bench, trying to get in the zone is number 17 of the Ducks. That's Christian Vella to the right corner boards. Check made there by the Cougars defender. Now made a center pass. No one there. And a shot on goal save made there by Jesse Highs.
So after a quick rebound attempt, number 11 for the Dells Ducks fires one at the chest of Jesse Highs, and a great save by Jesse Highs. Hanging on to it.
Have a face-off now in the left circle. Nick Kropp for the Cougars will be going up against Felix Conrads of the Dells. 12:03 to go, 2-1 lead for the Dells. Coming around behind Jesse Highs for the right corner boards, trying to center it. Nick Kropp for the Cougars takes it away. Back to the Dells Ducks on the center and pass. No one there, kept in by number 28 of the Ducks. That's John Kling. Passing around behind Jesse Highs to the right corner boards. Taken away by the Cougars. Jonathan Dagnall passes it up. No one there. Trying to hit Kropp. A little too much on that one. Dells Ducks in their own zone. D-to-D pass. Trying to cross the blue line into the Cougar zone around the left corner board. Jesse Highs comes out of goal to play it. Couldn't get it as he whipped on it. Cougars okay. Dagnall by the left circle passes it up. Knocked away by the Dells defender, number 19, Felix Conrads. Cougars come off to get a change. In the Dells zone, coming in is Cody Rayback, tries to keep it in there. And now Gavin Nickerson sends it around the right corner boards to the left corner boards. Lombard trying to put a hit on the defender. Dells Ducks still control it. It's number 23, Lucas Smith, sends it around outside their zone into neutral ice. Matt Olson takes it, passes it across ice to number 6, Anthony Beltrame, who sends it into the shot on goal. Easy save made there by Jared Young. Dells Ducks by the left circle, now right circle over to the left half boards. In front of the penalty box, sent into the left corner boards was number 4, Victor Morgan. And the Ducks will play it, number 8, Sherman Mowry around the right corner boards. Taken away there by the Cougars, that's number 6, Anthony Beltrame passes it up. Trying to get to Lomberg, no one there, and we have a whistle.
Know about that.
What you see there,
well,
guys?
They called it an offsides, but I thought
Sherman
that
Mowry
maybe
around the right corner boards, taken away there by the
look
Cougars. That's number
Looked
6,
onsides to
Anthony
me, too.
Beltrame.
It was really close.
Up.
See, yeah, he did. He was just offside. So good call there. They got a better view than us, but that's why the official's there.
10:32 to go in this game. Face-off at center ice. Cougars still down 2-1. Face-off won by the Ducks. Trying to pass it out. Still in the neutral zone. Taken away by Peters. Peters on the right side. Shot on goal. A little good save there as Van Dyke corrals into the left corner boards. Van Dyke by the left circle takes a hit. Left half boards. Ducks try to get it out of their zone. They do. And a race for the puck now by the right circle. A shot on goal. Jesse Highs comes up big with a save.
Now I want to show this again because this is a really good communication by the defense.
Dyke by the left circle takes a hit. Left half boards. Ducks try to get it out of their zone. They do.
By the new
and
guy
a race
on
for the puck
team
now.
In number 25 in
By the
Zatera
right circle.
to communicate with the
Shot
defender
on
of the
goal,
Cougars who is back there as well to say, I'm going to take the guy in the middle, you take the guy with the puck. If he doesn't do that, that could be a 2-on-1 opportunity instead of the way it was in a 2-on-2.
Face-off originally won by the Cougars. The Ducks take over by the left corner boards. Nick Kropp now for the Cougars steals the puck away by the right corner boards. Kropp passes it up to Dagnall. Dagnall stretch pass, no one there. Ducks keep it in the zone. Cougars Willie Dramus by the left circle corrals it, takes a hit, gets away from it. Dramus on the rush now, passing it up to the right hits Kropp's leg, sent in on the shot, save made by number 30, Jared Young, the goaltender. Kept in by the left circle, Dells Ducks take over, passes too hard on that one. Sent back out, they're trying to at least, is Joey Palermo. The Cougars sent around to the right corner boards, right half boards kept in there by the Ducks. Palermo catches at the right half boards, taken away by Limpnaski. Kropp now puts a stick in there. up the pass to Dagnall, taken away by the Ducks right in front of us. Pass over to center ice, dumped in, and Jesse High is going to grab this with his glove, and he will freeze it. Now he dumps it off to Dramus. The Ducks wanted a freeze on that one, no call. The Cougars take it around. Palermo sends it back behind the net to Dramus. Over to Palermo, couldn't get it. Now kept in by the Ducks by the left circle. Shot on goal. Jesse Highs on the save behind. Now in front of the goal, and Jesse Highs had to fall down and grab that. What a save by Jesse Highs.
What a save by Jesse Highs indeed. Off another rebound shot. Here we see it in the left portion of your screen. The puck's going to be entering from there. A rebound off his pads in the butterfly position. Back around the net. A backhand pass into the slot. And a quick wrister saved by Jesse Highs.
Face off in the left circle. Won by the Cougars. By the left circle boards here now. Number 23 of the Cougars is Jasper Lomberg. Sends it back up. Dells Ducks take over at center ice. Try to dump it into the Cougars zone. Gavin Nickerson's there with Cody Rayback. Cody Rayback on the left right in front of us into the zone of the Cougars. Makes a move, a centering pass, and the answer may be a goal. Let's wait for the call.
The official was way back here. The ref was never even in a position to see it. This is going to be called a no goal. There was no official in position to even see whether that was going to go in. So this is going to come out, I think, of the zone too. I think it's going to be a face-off.
Try to dump it into the Cougars zone.
If you look at the replay here going right to left on your screen, that's Cody Rayback on the left wing. Quick move. And he's going to dish it off to the right into the slot. And look at the puck. We'll see if we can see across the line.
Pass!
There's just no
the answer may be a goal.
That, guys.
And now the officials are talking at center ice in front of the scores table as you get the shot right there, trying to figure out what the call is going to be, where they're going to do the face-off. I think the call is no goal no matter what.
I think you have to. There's nobody who could see if it crossed the line or not. I mean,
and Chris,
even on
you
replay,
called that right away, and I think you're exactly correct. One more look at this, Tegan.
On the replay again, here's Rayback with a sweet move.
When did the come off the bearings, though, is the question. Was the puck in the goal before?
Even Cougars players back on the blue line
but no
next to the officials saw that it went in.
So the face-off will be taken. No goal. 2-1, 8:24 to go in the third period. Face-off at the near dot outside the Dells zone right in front of us.
And here we have Brad Stofers talking to an official over at the far side of the ice by the bench there, and he's saying, all my players saw it go in. Where were you guys?
Sherman Mowry of the Ducks will take the face-off against Gavin Nickerson of the Cougars.
Tough break. We'll see how they respond.
They have to that has to roll off your back because there's nobody there to see it. You've got to just continue to move forward.
Anthony Beltrame tries to send it in, blocked by the Ducks. Beltrame loses the puck over the right corner boards in Cougars territory. Jesse Highs tries to get out. Weird bounce. Beltrame sends it up on the stretch pass. He has a man in Lomberg, and that's going to be Lombard taking it in by the left circle, around the left corner boards to the right corner board. Stopped there by the Ducks. Lombard trying to get back to it. Ducks take over by the left corner boards. They try to send it up a high looper there. Caught by Nickerson, puts it back on the ice, and we have a whistle.
Hand pass.
Hand pass will be the call.
Yeah, Beltrame touched that puck up over here near the blue line. I was a little surprised. I thought maybe he was going to pinch there, but he decided to stay up near the blue line. The puck came nearby. Nickerson grabbed it out of the air, was going to play it himself, but it went right to Beltrame, and it's just your creature of habit. Sometimes they can't help but play that puck.
Face-off won there by Jake LeBauer of the Ducks, passing up Jake over to the left side. Couldn't corral it, taken away by Hunter Schiffman to the right circle in the Cougars zone, passing up on the stretch pass, taken away on the turnover. Willie Dramus comes back with it across the center ice into the zone of the Dells Ducks by the left corner boards, taken away by number 28, Jolin Kling of the Dells Ducks, passing up to the half boards now in front of the benches. Turnover there. Cougars pass it back, D-to-D pass from Dramus to the left circle. Schiffman never saw it, really. I don't think he could get a good touch on it, and Jesse Highs has to cover.
A bad diagonal pass off of the boards by Hunter Schiffman. He tried to hit it over to Doremus, but he just too sharp of an angle, so it just bounced right back over towards Jesse Highs. And Highs, the smart decision, just cover it up. Allow your team to get a change. Fresh guys out onto the ice, and the top line comes back out as well, who's played the best.
Josh Pulaski of the Dells will take it against Gavin Nickerson, the Cougars. Won by Josh Pulaski by the left corner boards. No one knows where the puck is. Finally taken away by the Ducks as they send it around behind Jesse Highs. Looking back is Doremus as he will play it. And a loose puck there taken away by the Cougars could have been dangerous. Flipping it up ice is Gavin Nickerson to center. Little touch pass to Cody Rayback, couldn't keep possession. Ducks pass it back out of there. Dramus will take it now, the left circle. I guess there was tip, no icing on that. Pass over to Litnansky. Lockening passes it up to the Cougars is Gavin Nickerson trying to make a move by the left circle. He's going full speed, gets hit in the boards by the left corner boards. Cody Rayback on the center pass. No one there, trying to stretch was Lockening. Sent back in on the pass. Taken away by the Ducks around behind their goaltender. Around the left corner boards, the left half boards. Kept in there is Cody Rayback. Dumps it to the left corner boards, and they're going to change. Ducks back the other way, and a hit there. As the Cougars take over is Matt Olson by the left circle. Over to Rayback. Rayback across center ice, dumps it into the left corner boards. Coming around, played on the, was Jared Young, the goaltender. Leaves off to his defender. Dells Ducks with possession, passes it up to the right corner boards, over to the right half boards. In front of the benches now is turnover there. Cougars trying to get corral. The puck cannot. The Ducks take over. Now Litnansky has it in the zone. He's looking for a player. Shot on goal, a little high. Kept in there by number 25. That's Sam Zeltare. Big hit on the right corner boards now. Peters playing it on the right half boards. Taken away by the Ducks. Passing up ice to center ice as they will dump it into the left corner boards, and the Ducks will get a change. Playing it for the Cougars behind the goaltender, passing it up. No one there, trying to hit Litnansky on that one. Ducks take over by center ice, trying to get that puck out of there. Litnansky now has it for the Cougars. He sends it to the right side of the goaltender. Jared Young played in there. Ducks take it wide by the left circle, passing up to the stretch pass. It's a one-on-one. Moving to the point, taken away by Dramus. Good defense there from the Cougars, trying to keep it in now. Schiffman has it behind his goaltender, Jesse Heis. Behind Jesse Heis, taken away by the right corner boards of the Cougars. They're trying to get out of their zone. A lot of trouble they're having right now, as sending it back was Sam Zeltare. Up to center ice now is Peters, trying to send it in. Kept it out there by the Dells Ducks as they pass it into front of the Cougars bench. Passing around to Dramus by the center ice. Passes it into the blue line. A shot on goal, we'll call that, as that bounces out of play on the save by Jared Young. 4:41 to go. 2-1 Kept it out there by the Dells Ducks as they pass it into front of the Cougars bench. Passing around to Dramus by the center ice.
They're not getting a lot of opportunities. I mean, they've had some decent opportunities, but it's really only been when one line's out on the ice. The other lines need to get going, need to show a little bit more. We need to see a little more from Kropp and Dagnall and their line.
Almost looks like the Ducks are taking their foot off the gas a little bit, trying to clear the puck more than actually approach the puck and follow it into the Cougars zone. Looks like they're just trying to milk the clock a little bit, taking their foot off the gas and stand back on defense a little stronger.
Now the officials talking with the Dells Ducks coaches. We're going to have a face-off in the Dells zone. Nick Kropp will take it out of the right circle for the Cougars. Won by the Cougars. Shot on goal, blocked there by the defender. Now to the left corner boards. Big hit there from Dagnall, and that actually opened up on the boards. We're going to stoppage of play. Another face-off in the Ducks zone.
Yeah, door came open over there in the near corner.
That's dangerous
Yeah,
there. You don't want that to happen. Jonathan Dagnall will take the face-off at the left circle. One there by Dagnall, making a move in front of the goaltender. Shot and save there by Jared Young. Bad angle, but good opportunity still that close to the net.
It's a Cougars' sixth shot on goal of the period, and
Jonathan Dagnall will take the face-off at the left circle.
Face-off in front of the goaltender.
You'd
One
really
there
like to see
by
Dagnall
making a
do
move.
something else here. He had Van Dyke moving
the
in
goaltender
towards the
shot.
middle. Maybe even just try and make one more move to try and get around Young, because he blocked that entire side.
Face-off won by the Ducks, trying to keep in the Cougars. Gets out of there, played by Matt Olson of the Cougars, passing it up ice. Nick Kropp of the Cougars at center ice, sent back in around the right corner boards. Jesse Heis comes out on net to play it to number 13, Henry Lockenin, trying to pass it around by the right circle. Passed up ice now to the center ice is Nick Kropp, getting it into the zone of the Dells Ducks by the left circle. A little fight for around the left corner boards. Van Dyke is in there. Kropp tries to come away with it, diving on the ice. Dells Ducks take possession by the left corner. Now the left half boards is sent in by Dramus, hits his own player, Van Dyke, going over by the right circle. Van Dyke looking for a teammate, sends it back to the right circle is Dagnall. He gets hit hard. Kropp comes in, gets rid of the puck. Kropp making some moves, sends it to the net, and goes around the right side by the right corner board, sent out to the right point, passing around, fakes the pass, makes a move. That's Hunter Shipman. He goes down, and no penalty on that one.
Wow.
And the Dells Ducks clear it, and Brad Stofers is livid right now on that.
It's going to be an icing, but here's the thing: we should have a penalty.
That
Hunter
goes around the right side by the right corner board,
sent out to the right point. Hunter Schiffman loads up, fakes the shot, goes around, and then here you're going to see the stick come in and tie him up. Doesn't hit the puck first. He goes down.
He goes down,
How is
and
that not a penalty? I don't know.
I guess to the officials' naked eye,
that
the
one.
whole time it looked like both the players were just tangled up on each other, but Chris, you saw it in the naked eye from up here.
I mean, you see the stick come around into the body. It's not hard to be able to know what that ends up being, especially when the player gets tripped up as well.
We have a face-off at the right circle in the zone of the Ducks. Number 19, Gavin Nickerson for the Cougars. Number 97, James Williams for the Ducks. Won by the Ducks by the left corner boards, trying to get out of there. They do clear it. They'll go down to the left corner boards. This should be an icing as the hand was up. No call there. Taken by the Cougars behind Jesse Highs. Passing up on the stretch pass. Couldn't get it was Cody Rayback. The Dells Ducks will take control in their own zone behind their goaltender. Coming in on the forecheck, very aggressive as the Cougars are down 2-1. About 3:21 to go left in this game. Jesse Highs comes out as goalie to play it. Sent around by the right corner boards of the Cougars. Little fight for in their zone. Two Cougars players in there, two Ducks players in there. Cougars come away with it is Cody Rayback. Sends it to the middle. Dangerous pass there. Just flipped out of there. Gavin Nickerson now has it. Pass up ice. Couldn't get to him. Was number 13, Henry Lockinen. The Dells Ducks back the other way. They have a one-on-one here on the shot and goal. Top shelf, glove side, number 4 was Victor Morgan of the Dells Ducks.
And this was just great patience and awareness for the Dells Ducks here, as number 4 tallies the 3rd goal of the night, putting the Ducks up 3-1 here late in the 3rd. It looks like trouble here for the Cougars. See if we can get a quick replay of that.
I tell you what, this puts the Cougars in a really tough position now.
This is going to be a real test here at the end of this game for these guys. Cody Teagan, they're down 2 goals with under 3 minutes, or just a little over 3 minutes left.
Cougars won the face-off. That puck by the right corner boards of the Ducks. Playing it is Van Dyke. He took a big hit down to the ground. Nick Kropp by the top right circle. Pass over the left point as Doremus sends it in. Trying to redirect was Van Dyke. Comes around by the right corner boards. Played by Jonathan Dagnall. He loses it. Ducks take over. Number 17 of the Ducks is Christian Vela across the center ice. Passes to his teammate back to Vela. He jumps it in around the right corner boards. Played by Jesse Highs. He dumps it off to Willie Doremus. Coming around by the left circle. Passes it up a little too strong. Trying to hit Dagnall. This comes around. Van Dyke going to play it for an icing. That will be a face-off in the Cougars zone. 3-1 lead for the Ducks. 1:55 to go here out of there. Played by Matt Olson of the Cougars, passing it up ice. Nick Kropp of the Cougars at center ice, sent back in around the right corner boards. Jesse Highs comes out on that to play it.
This is
number 13, Henry Lockinen, trying to pass it around by the right circle. Passed up ice now to the center ice is Nick Kropp, getting it into the zone of the Dells Ducks by the left circle. A little fight for around the left corner boards. Van Dyke is in there. Kropp tries to come away with it, diving on the ice. Dells Ducks take possession by the left corner. Now the left half boards is sent in by Doremus. Hits his own player. Van Dyke going over by the right circle. Van Dyke looking for a teammate. Sends it back to the right circle is Dagnall. He gets hit hard. Kropp comes in, gets rid of the puck. Kropp making some moves. Sends it to the net. And goes around the right side by the right corner board. Sent out to the right point. Passing around, fakes the pass, makes a move. That's Hunter Shipman. He goes down and no penalty on that one.
Wow.
And the Dells Ducks clear it. And Brad Stofers is livid right now on that.
It's going to be an icing, but here's the thing: we should have a penalty.
Hunter goes around the right side by the right corner board.
Good look at it again. Hunter Schiffman loads up, fakes the shot, goes around, and then
out of the Cougars to finish up.
Yeah, you definitely want to see quite a bit of
couldn't
fight.
Get it was Cody Rayback. The Dells Ducks will take control in their own zone behind their goaltender. Coming on the forecheck, very aggressive as the Cougars are down 2-1. About 3:21 to go left in this game. Jesse Highs comes out as goalie to play it. Sent around by the right corner boards of the Cougars. They have nothing to fight for in their zone. Two Cougars players in there, two Ducks players in there. Cougars come away with it. Is a lot to back, sends it to the middle. Dangerous pass there, just flipped out of there. Gavin Nickerson now has it. Pass up ice, couldn't get to him. Was number 13, Henry Lockinen. The Dells Ducks back the other way. They have a one-on-one here on the shot and goal. Top that and left the goal wide open. Lucky for the Cougars, they get it out of there. Dells Ducks pass it back into the right corner boards of the Cougars, taken away by Matt Olson. Passes up ice. Ray back at center ice. They do pull the goalie, Jesse Highs, as Rayback dumps it in around the right corner boards, played by Shippen on the center. Duramus is going to have opportunity at the point. He passes to the right point is Hunter Shippen, sends it in, and the redirect save made there by Jared Young.
Beautiful save, tough save with bodies in front of him. The Cougars
here on the
stacking
shot and
extra
goal.
player
Top shelf,
of the
glove side,
goaltender,
number
trying to
4
clean up
was
some
Victor
garbage.
Morgan of the Dells
Saw
Ducks.
the replay
And this was
there of
just
that goal
great
that made this a
patience
3-1
and
game.
awareness
This
for
is a
the
good
Dells.
opportunity, though, here for the Cougars. Early on in the extra man, as you can see in the top right corner of your screen, Jesse Highs out of the net as they have the extra attacker out, but they've got to get a quick goal here if they want to have a chance to even try and tie this one up.
And they needed to win that face-off. It was won by the Dells Ducks. Kept in there, shot on goal. Save there made by Young. Dagnall sends it around to the right corner boards. Just flipped out of there. Gavin Nickerson now has it. Pass up ice. Couldn't get to him. Was number 13, Henry Lockinen. The Dells Ducks back the other way. They have and a pass up ice to Dagnall, taken away by the Ducks. And they're going to have a shot on goal, and that's going to go just left. Hunter Schiffman will play at the Cougars by the left circle. Passes to Ramus by the right circle behind the empty net. Pass over up to Lomberg. Lomberg by center ice tries to get it over. Stolen away by the Ducks, passing around in their zone. Back to neutral ice. Lomberg over to center ice, sent in by Willie Dramus. Playing the puck is Jared Young, and we're going to have a whistle here. Offsides on the Cougars.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was what was going to be the call or not. Then I saw the hand.
To go left in this game.
When you look at it here for the Cougars,
it's
kind of been an odd
sent
game
around
here,
by the right corner boards,
especially towards the end. Of course, the injuries have been a
zone.
part of it.
Two Cougars
As we see here, this is from a little bit earlier. We saw that battle in that right wing corner, but this is going to be a game where they're not going to. I don't think they're going to be happy with how this game turned out. They're probably thinking right now this should be a 1-1 game, if anything.
Face off won by the Ducks in their zone, trying to set it up. A good shot, that's going to go in. Going to make it 4-1. That was from the blue line of the Dells, but when you have an empty
probably thinking right now this should be a 1-1 game.
Get a guy back there. Face off won by the Ducks in their zone, trying to set it up. A good shot, that's going to go in. Third period, they get the score. Jesse Highs will come back out into net. 4-1 lead now for the Ducks. They'll face off at center ice. Gavin Nickerson will play it for the Cougars against number 40, Jake LeBauer of the Ducks. Won by the Ducks, back by their blue line. Taken away by number 28 is Jonathan Kling, passing up ice over, centers it to center ice into the Cougars zone. A shot on goal, saved there by Jesse Highs. Litnansky tries to get it out of there, kept in by the Ducks by the right circle, around the right corner boards, down to one knee, center and pass. Jesse Highs covers up and gets the freeze, and a little extra tricklers out there now is the hit after the whistle. No penalty. Referees trying to separate these two teams. The Cougars got to be frustrated right now, Chris.
Well, you see zeros on our board. There's only actually 3 seconds left as it's put back on. And, I mean, this score is all but decided. So there's some really frustrated Cougars right now. This is the first loss for them that they're going to have this year as this team.
And face-off won by the Ducks. The sound goes, and the Dells Ducks win here on the road at the Sears Center in Hoffman Estates. The Cougars dropped their first loss of the season to the second place Dells Ducks. It's a tough game for the Cougars as you see the Dells celebrating in their zone from the third period. The Cougars on the other side, they shake hands with their teammates. Two of the best teams in this league. Dells Ducks took it to them tonight. You gotta give them credit.
When you look at it for the Cougars here, Cody, I mean, you don't want to ever say that you saw this coming, but with their play as of late, it really felt like if they didn't get back to how we had seen earlier in the year, they were going to lose a game. Now they're still at the top of the standings, though. Here's something to point out. They still have another game against the Dells. So this isn't the end of it, and that's one thing that the first loss is a home loss, and it's not the number 2 seed.
Let's hope this will make a shot for them. You mentioned Chris. This talent on play recently, not the Cougars come in a very good team. Only 2 losses. I want to mention one more time. The last Cougars team, pretty decent hockey, not their type of hockey. They've got to play better against this Dells Ducks team.
Yeah, you definitely do. The 3 stars about to be announced right now.
So we thank you for coming out. Thank you for joining us tonight. Tomorrow the Cougars travel up to the Dells in a rematch of tonight's game of the Cougars versus the Dells Ducks. So once again, thank you for joining us tonight, and please drive home safely.
We thought it was going to be the 3 stars, as I think maybe now we'll get that.
So Cougars lose this game tonight, their first loss of the season, 4-1. Teagan locking in. The Dells Ducks back the other way. Will be down on the ice shortly.
As we see the goal that really put this out of reach for the Cougars on the goal from number 4 in Victor Morgan. As you see, he gets inside, just a really easy opportunity for him. There's no way that he wasn't going to score that
number
one,
4.
So
not.
We do have Tegan Meyer, though, down at ice level, so we will go to Tegan now.
Thanks, Chris and Cody. I'm here with Cody Rayback, number 24, the right winger of the Chicago Cougars. Cody, first loss tonight that puts you to 15-1, still in first place here in the Midwest Division over the Dells Ducks. Got to face them tomorrow. What did we learn tonight that we can use tomorrow?
It was a tough loss. We have to come out more physical. We'll come out and get them tomorrow.
Do you think you're going to put more focus on the defensive zone or the offensive zone tomorrow night to try to put these Ducks away and maintain first place in the Midwest Division?
A little bit of both. Most offensively, we need to score some more goals, get up on the scoreboard. So,
obviously, the offensive zone is struggling with the loss of Stanislavski tonight. Tom's a really big part of that. He helps bring some physicality. Some aggressiveness on the offensive zone. What are the plans tomorrow to be more aggressive and get off to a faster start as well?
We got to come out hitting, get more shots on net. Let's come out more physical.
How do you feel that you can improve on getting the puck out of your own zone and back into the offensive zone? I feel like the Dells forecheck was very strong tonight, and you kind of struggled getting the puck out of your own zone. How do you work on that tomorrow and beyond?
We have to play harder in our zone, cut down on turnovers, and go off the glass and out. So.
All right, Cody, good luck tomorrow as they take on the Dells Ducks in the Dells tomorrow night. Back to you, Cody and Chris.
All right, thank you very much, Tegan and Cody. When you look at it here, I mean, it's about effort. It's about effort right now. And we didn't see it. We saw it at stretches for this Cougars team in this game. And, of course, they were shorthanded a little bit. That helps. That doesn't hurt as well. But you never want that to be an excuse.
Can't make excuses. We've been talking about this, getting complacent. This team has gotten complacent. They have to go back to, it's not X's and O's. It's not executing. It's just the effort. You brought up with it, Chris. This is a very talented team, even without Tom Stanislavski, even without, with the shortened lines. It's still a very talented team. Obviously, Tom's a big part. Don't get me wrong on that one, but it's still a very talented team, and they're still able to go out and compete with the Dells Ducks. You mentioned this could have been this should have been like a 1-goal game.
It should have been a 1-1 game, probably.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sure Jesse Hayes probably wishes that he has that first goal back, and the second goal, I think Jonathan Dagnall has to put that on himself, that he didn't get back in time to keep that as a 3-on-3. The little bit of a weave and maybe miscommunication is what it was too, but that can't happen, especially against a team as good as the Dells Ducks. You saw 2 of their goals were because of mistakes made by the Chicago Cougars. Those last 2 goals, it was 2 different mistakes.
And they had a lot of, even the goals they didn't let up, that could have been very, very dangerous was they had a lot of turnovers in their own zone, trying to get passes out of there, and the Dells Ducks took advantage of that. I'm telling you, it's like looking in the mirror with this team.
It really is, and it's something that the Cougars definitely needed. You don't want to see it result in a loss, though. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, you can learn as much from a win as you can from a loss. I mean, I think a loss impacts you more, so you feel a little bit more from it, so you try and pay attention more.
Maybe they lost motivation. Maybe they thought they were too good. Maybe they didn't think they had to come out with that effort every single night, playing maybe some of these lower-end teams. Tonight they got caught by the Dells Ducks by a very good hockey team. They had to play 60 minutes of intensity, 60 minutes of effort, or this will happen again tomorrow.
That's the good thing, though, Cody. They get to go right again tomorrow. There's not a lot of time to think about this game, and you get to play the same team, so you get to have a chance to get revenge. Of course, this is the first loss, too, in Chicago Cougars history on home ice, so you've got to try and get some revenge at least for that.
Definitely. Tomorrow they will be on the road at the Dells. They'll have another opportunity to give the Dells another loss on their home ice. You know they're just itching at the bit to get up there.
Definitely are, but it's been it's an unfortunate loss for the Cougars, but a learning experience, and that's what Brad Stofers talks about is teaching and developing these guys so they get to do that. You saw that last goal that made it a 2-goal difference instead of the 1-goal difference, which ended up didn't seem to matter, of course, in the end, but still 4-1 after the empty netter is how this one finishes. We'd like to thank our production crew here tonight, Dr. Pete, who's doing everything for you, showing you all those shots, and then, of course, John Kovac, who's done the camera
work tonight from John.
And, of course, to Tegan and to you, Cody. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This has been your broadcast of the Cougars and the Dells Ducks, but we will see you next time. Again, we got a little bit of a break because of the game. Next weekend, we have some more games coming up for the Chicago Cougars, so we'll see you then on SportsTownChicago.com.